Hello, my lovely duckies. This is Castor, and welcome to the Boneyard. Now, I literally just got done watching ReZero Season 2, Episode 3. And Ducky, it was a good one this week. Oh, a lot of stuff happened, and a lot of things that send chills down your spine. Because they sent chills down my spine. Oh, okay, let's see here. Where do we even start? Oh, I guess at the beginning, but oh, okay. So, anyways, we literally leave right off where Subaru was talking to the witch. I think her name is Echidna, and of course I'm pronouncing that all kinds of wrong. But anyways, they have a little bit of a discourse, and she tells him that like he's not been physically transported anywhere. That so I'm guessing that's like in a pocket dimension or something. I don't know. But she says, hey, why don't you come sit down and and drink some of this tea that I got for you. So being the absolute Chad that he is, but I mean, he's a simp for Amelia, but for everyone else, he's a Chad. So, anyways, he goes over there, he downs the tea, and he's like, look, I want to just, I'm not into this crap. So tell me what's going on. So she's like, wow, you really, you really trust drinking something a witch gives you. Which apparently that tea was actually like her body fluid or something, or made with it. Whatever that means. Oh, Ducky, but anyways, she goes on a rant with him and tells him that, she tells him all about the witches and what each witch has done. I can't remember every detail, but she names all the witches, and they all have names from Greek mythology. At least most of them do. And she goes on and tells what each of the witches are, and then we get to the witch of envy, which apparently is the enemy of all the witches, because the witch of envy killed all the other witches. And she explains that the witches all try to give something to humanity. So it's kind of like almost like a creation story and gods and stuff, and hence the Greek names on a lot of them. But anyways, so she gives him, or he tells her basically, well, I just don't give a crap. But her explaining all of that, oh, Dougie, I mean, it sent chills down my spine. I was like, oh, wow. But then Subaru, he says, okay, well, I just want to get out of here. And she quickly just like, hey, wait a second. I'm the witch of greed here. You're just going to throw away this opportunity to talk to me? He's like, pretty much. Begone, thought. So anyway, she's like, okay, so I'll let you leave, but under the condition that you can't, that you can't tell anybody about this. So he's probably going to be under some kind of same thing with the witch of envy, where he tries to tell about his ability to die. He starts to, something grabs his heart. So it might be under the same kind of thing. But I know I'm leaving a lot of stuff out, but I mean, I'm just doing I'm doing a quick once over. I mean, if you go look at the episode yourself. But I'm just doing a quick rundown. I'm not going to do every little detail because I know there's a lot of stuff that I'm passing over, a lot of cool details. But I don't want this video to be infinitely long, so I'm just going to try to skip over a lot of the stuff. But oh man, it was awesome. And so he gets back, or she sends him back, and he's coming through the entrance of the temple ruins, and some dudes just starts yelling at him and saying, "Hey, asshole, what are you doing there?" And he gets attacked by this guy who apparently has already beat the shit out of Otto, and then he proceeds to beat the shit out of the dragon. Kind of find out Amelia is knocked out inside the carriage. So she apparently the whole thing of coming into the forest knocked her out. But so anyways, Ducky, he once things calm down, because he says like he sees like this guy has sharp teeth too, like Frederica. So he says, "Hey, do you know Frederica?" Which is what makes him stop. And then he's like, "Hey, how do you know her?" And so they have a little talk, like, "Hey, we know her." And I kind of find out this guy who was attacking everybody, his name was Garfield, and he's the one they said to watch out for. And so apparently he's a half beast also, or a half human, whatever you want to call him, demi-human. So they they all go, and they go to the village where all the other demi-humans live apparently, and in this place called Sanctuary. So that's what Sanctuary is this place for the demi-humans. This is where all the villagers that Roswell took to basically spare them, a safe place to go, when they were dealing with the witch's cult in the previous season. So uh, they meet up with him, and I kind of find out Roswell he's hurt pretty bad. They meet up with Ram. She's there, and kind of an awkward thing, Subaru kind of like he avoids talking about Ram, because I mean that would just be a whole awkward conversation, So I thought it was best left alone until we can figure something out. But so anywho, they go in there and Roswell, he's all beat up, he's all bandaged up, and they're like, what the hell's going on? So in a nutshell, what happens is we find out that this whole thing is a trap. And that Roswell basically got hurt trying to free themselves from the sanctuary, because once you get into the sanctuary, you're pretty much stuck. I believe, from what I believe, it's half breeds are stuck. I think humans can come and go, but half breeds are affected by it. So that's why they can't come out. Well, the humans, from the village, they're basically being held hostage. And Garfield says, "Hey, you need to pass this trial we'll let them go if you let us if you get us out of here." So, RPG fetch quest basically. So so Amelia says that she's going to do it, but now I'm skipping over something really big here, so I don't want to miss this. But so Roswell mentions that that the sanctuary has been taken care of by his family for a long, long time, and he says this place is also known as the Witch's Graveyard. He said because that's where the witch Agreed was killed, in this very spot. So I was like, holy shit, okay. So what Subaru was talking to was like a ghost or something, spirit, basically. And Roswell says that, they start calling her the Witch Agreed, and Roswell's like, no, say her by her actual name. The Witch Agreed sounds, too malicious. And so we start getting this eerie music, and it's like, Roswell, you sound like you're with the witch there, which it is. He's on the witch's side, the Witch Agreed at least. So it's like, I need to rethink my alliances here. What's going on? At that moment, I was just, I completely like, I completely was just silent. I was on the edge of my seat at the time, because I was like, wait a minute. Because it starts out so casual about what's happening, and then I was like, wait a minute, what the hell is he saying? So then basically, Amelia says that she's going to take the trial because she's a demi-human, because only demi-humans can take it. And Roswell tried it, and that's why he got all messed up, because he didn't pass it, so he got hurt real bad. Which I don't know what happens to you, but enough to get bandaged up. So anywho, Amelia has a little one-on-one with the villagers, and they're like, "Hey, we treated you badly. Why are you helping us out? And she's like, I do it because, it's the right thing to do, basically. So she goes to do the trial, and the temple lights up. And Garfield's like, yeah, well, that's normal. The temple lights up. So she goes in, and then when she goes in, the lights go out. And Garfield's like, that's not supposed to happen. He says, yeah, that's, the lights aren't supposed to go out until the trial's done. So, so the Subaru, he man of action, runs in, and he's like, hey, I'm going in. And, I'll yell if I need your help. Get to yelling. So, he runs in there, and, he opens this door, and he sees Amelia, like, lying on the floor, unconscious. And then he hears a man's voice, okay? And it says, you need to face your past. And then all of a sudden, he wakes up, and he's in his bed. And I don't mean like in the mansion or whatever. He's like in the real world, like in Tokyo. He wakes up in an actual bedroom, and he looks over and sees anime figures and stuff. And I was like, oh, what the hell's going on here? Well, then, all of a sudden, some big dude comes in and says, hey, good morning, and jumps on him. And apparently this is like his dad, coming in and wishing him good morning. And he's like, hey, basically like, well, you seen a ghost? And Zebra's just sitting there like, what the hell's going on? Oh, Doug, and then it kind of ends right there, and I'm like, oh, man. So, I mean, we have so many questions, Like, what do the witches want with Subaru? Like, why is he even there? Why is he been transported to this world? Why Subaru? What makes him so special that they pulled him from the real world into this fantasy world? What do the witches want, basically? Who is the Witch of Envy? Like, really? Where do Rosewall's loyalties lie? Like, is he gonna be like, come to find out that he's an evil person? Because I tell you what, that's what I said. In the last video, I suspect him. He's very suspicious. So it's like, and the witch said herself that she was evil. But I don't know if she was just kind of like, being coy about it, or, she's being sarcastic or something like that. But she did say that she's an evil person. So does that mean that Rosewall is his end goal is something malicious? And then of course you have Ram, who's with him. So it's like, does she know any of this stuff? Because she seemed to be kind of on the up and up of what Rosewall was doing, especially when he was, she was sitting in his lap while he was like, what I assume, repairing her horn. And so I mean, what's going on? What happened to Amelia? I mean, oh man, I don't even know what's going on. So yeah, please in the comments below leave a comment. Don't spoil anything, please don't spoil anything. But leave a comment. What's going on? What you think? If you're an anime only watcher and you don't know what's going on, let's have a little discourse. Any questions? Anything that I missed that you want to bring up or want to discuss, leave down below. But oh, Dougie, it's getting to be a wild ride. This is going to be an awesome season, and I can't wait to I can't wait to see the next episode next week. So, Dougie, please like and subscribe, and leave it, like I said, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next week for another discussion video. Oh boy, Dougie. Oh, Doug, I can't wait. I get, oh, I can't even explain it. Oh, it's just, I hate these cliffhangers. I can't wait to see what happens next week. So, anyways, Dougie, like and subscribe, like I said before, again, over and over. And stay safe, and please, be good to each other.